could stab it in your table.
Oh my goodness, this is TV stuff.
Alright, so what's... Keep turning those off, please. Alright, so what's going on here, lads? There's a challenge match. It's been in the works for a while, but months, possibly years, we've been talking about this match.
About a couple of weeks.
Nah, it's been longer than that.
A couple of months.
It's taken a long time for me to get you on the stream here, Kim. You excited?
A little bit. A bit nervous, huh?
But you've played a lot of money matches in this room over the years, and a number of other rooms. So I'm surprised to hear that you're saying you're nervous.
I'm a nervous person.
What a load of... How many Vegas League triumphs have you had?
About
40?
Nah, 5 or 6, something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So your nerves really aren't your problem. How about you, Mick? You got a table at home, been getting a bit of practice in. You're feeling confident you can take him on. He got you last time, though, didn't he?
Yeah, no, I'm completely nervous. And he's just putting it on. It's all the show. So,
how many matches have you played? Have you played on this table?
2.
And it's 1-1.
Yeah.
All right. Well, 50%, fairly good odds. How many matches have you played on this table?
None.
0. All right. Well, you won up on him straight away. So what's the format here today, boys?
I think we decided 9-ball first, race to 7, and then 8-ball race to 5.
Really? So you both happy with that?
Yeah, why not?
What kind of balls you play with?
Sorry?
What type of balls are you playing with?
Aramid.
And whose decision was that?
Kim's.
No, yeah, it was a toss of a coin.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we tossed for it. Only that I've had the Cyclops on the table at home. But yeah, we tossed for it. Kim won. And we actually tossed for the lag as well, and he won. I think he got...
Toss for the lag? What do you mean?
Yeah, we tossed.
To defeat the purpose?
Well, I don't know. He's got like a double-sided coin.
Tail, yes.
Yeah,
double-sided tail I have. So he kept calling head, so that's why he lost.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got the New South Wales 9-ball coming up next weekend. You guys both playing in that?
Not me though.
Why not?
I don't want to get a thrashing.
You don't want to what?
I don't want to get a thrashing.
You don't want to get attraction? Oh, thrashing, sorry. No, there's no seeds. You can pretty much be... No, you can be playing bunnies all the way to the final.
We'll think about it. We'll see about it.
Come on, mate. Come on, playing it. Just like the old days.
We'll think about it. We'll think about it, okay?
Me and Mick will pay half of your entry fee each.
Oh, that's very nice.
That's if I win. Yeah. If I win, then no worries.
We've also got a Qism tournament on the go at the moment. Either of you guys playing in that?
No, mate, I missed the cutoff.
Oh, you missed out. What about you?
Me too.
Right, okay. Interesting. I think we've got some matches coming up tomorrow. I think later on tonight we've got some 9-ball from Melbourne on Qism as well, so I'll be looking forward to that. But let's get this match underway. How much are we paying for?
200. 250. Okay, 250.
250 per set, race to 5, 9-ball first.
250 each set.
Yeah, race to 5, first set of 9-ball.
9-ball race to 7.
Race to 7.
8-ball race to 5.
Okay, excellent.
So we're paying a total of 500. Oh, really? I thought it was...
Bit of confusion here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's 250 a set. Yeah, 250 a set.
Yeah, okay.
Okay,
All right.
let's go.
Oh, he's nervous now. All right, good luck, fellas.
Only bought 200.
That's why I said
we've got a exciting, thrilling match here today between, Kim has been around for, I don't know if you guys, there's a few people obviously went and played at Wembley, his old room up at Central. Then, of course, he also had a room down in Manly. He's probably had rooms all over the place, I don't know. I've known him for about 5 years, nice bloke. Plays in the league, the Vegas League. I think he plays in the Diamond League as well. So Mick's got his work cut out for him. But as I was saying before, Mick does have a table at home. Does have a tendency to throw his shoulder and his head at the ball, so he's just not concentrating on his cueing there, which he's really got to get sorted out this frame. That's the most important thing about the first frame is just get comfortable, try and make sure that you're cueing properly, and you get your feet in the right position, getting through the ball. As I said before, Kim plays up here all the time. You can come here any evening of the week after, say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and Kim will be here till about 11, playing pretty much anyone and everyone for money. But having said that, I think this is a pretty even matched exchange here this evening. I honestly can't pick a winner. Certainly not from watching the first couple of shots, but just knowing the players and having played against them, I can't really pick a winner. We are playing on the TV table tonight, so they got Moscone-style pockets, which are pretty generous. The table, from memory, I haven't had a hit for ages, is on the quickish side. And we are playing 9-ball, so he gets to play on after potting that. Just going to take this opportunity, as always, to thank Mr. Walter Yao from City Heroes, the owner of City Heroes, and all the staff here that look after us. Obviously, we move all the furniture around and hang wires everywhere and put extra lights up and pretty much give the people here the shits that have to deal with it. But they're always very generous in helping and always overly accommodating, one could say. For a pool hall, that is, on my rather limited experience. You can see the old classic snooker style stance there from Kim. Big follow through. He's got like a bit of a I don't know what you'd call it. It's sort of like a bit of a wiggle. It's got like a Shane Warne sort of approach when he comes through with the cue, and looks to have like about a 70-30 ratio on whether or not that ball goes where he thinks it's going. I'm not in a position to give anyone any crap about their cueing style. Mine's pretty out there as well. He seems to have everything in line though. It generates a lot of power. Kim's playing with one of the new Revos. I'm pretty sure he's got a Revo on the end of that BK2 brake shaft. So it's pretty strange. Well, I guess I'd say it is a strange setup, but having said that, a lot of players around the world have actually adopted, because the Revos are so expensive, they've just all bought them and put them on their brake cues and say it's awesome. I'm sure Predator are going to have a look at that and maybe think about coming out with a line of Revos that fit those specs. And there we have it, first frame. Just teaching the boys how to use the software with this, so we can get the score up on the screen there above you. As they said in the pre-match interview, this is a race to 7 9-ball for $250 off scratch. And I believe it's going to be followed up by a race to 5 8-ball, $250. And I think both these players are fairly confident they're going to win, which is good. That's what we want to see. We had a pretty lopsided match recently between Joey and Ivan, which was incredible. I think we all agree that Ivan didn't play that well based on the fact that he hasn't been playing a lot. I was talking to his wife and she just said, he hasn't been playing, and I suggested that the problem could be that they might be sleeping in their billiard room, which they might want to have a look into. And there's 9-ball for you. Kim just smashes the ball, white ball around the table, and whatever goes down, you keep playing. That is the beauty of 9-ball. I'd like to remind everyone too that the New South Wales 9-ball will be held here next Sunday, the 11th. I believe they're even taking entries right up until 9 o'clock in the morning on the Sunday of the 11th. But I'm sure they would appreciate you getting your entry in a lot earlier than that, if you do intend on participating. And it is a good one to play. It's 9-ball, which means anyone can win, and it's unseeded, which means all the top players can knock themselves out, and you can pretty much play bunnies all the way to the final. So if you're ever thinking about playing in a New South Wales 9-ball event, this would be the year. This would be the event. I believe it's straight knockout. Yeah, it must be a one-day event. So straight knockout, cutthroat. So it'll pretty much come down to anyone who knows how to hold a cue and doesn't lose their shit on the day. There we go. Kim's up 2-0. I think Mick would be worried yet. Mick and I had a hit earlier in the week at his house. We're playing Scotch doubles. I think we were down 3-0 and we ended up winning 5-3. So based on that experience, it's pretty easy to come back to a 9-ball if it's winner breaks, which I believe it is. So you can put a couple of racks together if you've got a good break, and you can control the 1-ball and the white ball. Kim adopting the Barry Mavros mule back foot action. Did you copy that break off Barry?
Who?
Did you copy that break off Barry Mavros?
Never watch him.
With the back foot, really?
No, never watch him.
I'll send you a video.
I wouldn't know how to.
Mick there sporting one of the Curism t-shirts, which have been floating around. I don't know if anyone's aware of Curism.com. A couple of interesting things going on over there. One of them being a couple of pool design-based t-shirts for the billiard fashionista, the poor person billiard fashionista. We don't actually cater to any rich people, so we kind of priced them out of the market using reverse financial psychology. So suck on that, rich people. That's a pretty nice safety shot there. Kim's walking around like he's got this. He's not worried at all. Oh, this is dangerous. I thought he was going to go for the 9. No. Anyone interested in getting themselves a Qism t-shirt, they're welcome to contact Qism through Qism.com and just personal message Qism. They're playing for $2.50 a set. Have you ever played Kim for money?
Kim for money?
Master
Yeah,
Kim.
I've seen him play for money, yeah.
Have you played him for money?
No.
Really?
Look at that.
He just keeps doing it. This is going to be this drives you crazy when people do stuff like this to you, man. And then he's straight on the 4. Yeah, I'd say Kim's not really going to stuff up from here. Be very surprised. He might have actually landed a little bit straight on this 5. No.
What's the handicap difference between players?
I think the handicaps are the same. What you mean, like in league handicap?
Diamond League, yeah.
Yeah, they actually both played Diamond League, and I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same. How do the Diamond League handicaps work? Is it 1 point or 2.5 points or 5 points that's separated?
Separated? I don't know, because I think the highest is like 18 or something. Everyone's really different. I do Carl Wayne. Carl Wayne's handicap's like a 4, a grade 4.
So you have like grade 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, right.
It goes higher,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're the same, or maybe they're 1 apart. It's always good watching a money match, regardless of who's playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be good players. It just makes it interesting that they're playing for the money they don't want to lose.
The table costs more than the table costs $60 or something. So they play betting for like money. Now, some people play for like $50 and stuff, and then the table end up costing more than the actual.
Funny, it's just like reality TV, but without all the producers and writers trying to make up stories about competitions.
Yeah.
Like it is a competition already. Yeah, pool was made for reality TV. I can't believe there aren't any reality TV pool shows on them. Yeah, I think so. I think Mick's probably going to go for this 7. And so he should. Like, he missed it, but I think going for it was the positive shot. Kind of surprised he missed it. These pockets are buckets, so you can actually attack the pocket.
This isn't the tie table.
And this is the Moscone Cup table.
Really? Does that mean they're really big then? Pockets are pretty flat, aren't they?
Yeah, so they're generous. You know, like if you play on table 13 or 12, I think it is. I think it's 13.
And if it's like
You've got to hit the middle of the pocket.
yeah, 2 balls that fit.
All right, we're looking at a 3-0 deficit here. Race to 7 though. Wouldn't be too worried. But yeah, obviously Mick's got to. That shot he had on the 7's really going to hurt him a little bit because he did the right thing. He attacked, which he should do, but he didn't come off. So it's going to be in 2 minds whether or not to play the safe or go for the attacking shot next time. But that is the nature of pool and certainly competition of any kind.
I think you should have got like a bank on the 7.
Cross bank.
Yeah, because it would have been safe if you missed. It would have been behind the 8. But
yeah, so like a 2-for-1s type of shot.
yeah, you still would have got position on the 8 if it went in.
Right, so he smacked up there. I'm not sure if he's on that too. It must be close. Maybe do a little bit of a swervy pants on it, but nah, that's on by a mile. All right, so he did swerve it a bit, which kind of put him out of position because he still had the left-hand side on it when he made contact with that cushion. Well, I'm surprised he went for safe, but it's a pretty good safety shot.
Oh, latest.
Oh, how does that not go in? Alright, so Mick's pretty good at jumping. I suck at it. But then I'm good at kicking, so I don't have to be good at jumping. But, yeah, I think from my vantage point, it looks like the four's in the way, but once again, you might be able to do a little right to left swervy pants on it, or go, left to right, or you can do a big right to left swerve on it and use that cushion. But that ball's right in the pocket, so whatever he does, he's going to have to be marginally accurate. As I said before, we might have some of the Australian 9-ball, which is currently being played down in Melbourne at AK8. Jackie Lai has sent down some equipment, and hopefully he's going to get it working through the 4G on his phone, because they've just got shit internet like I've got at home. So yeah, he might bring us. He's definitely going to try and bring us some finals this weekend, if not some more matches. Because I mean, if you look at the match list down there, even the groups, there's just player after player after player that are just awesome, high caliber in a lot of different types of cue sports in Australia. And you know, you got James Delahunty playing Jake McCartney, and Joel Young is down there, Barry Mavros is down there. It's just like a festival of the best players. Even Ben Noonan's come out of the woodwork. The only person who's not there is probably Sean Budd. Although he is on a plane at the moment coming back from Vegas. I think he said he was going to be here tomorrow. So there you go. We should come down a couple of days sooner and had a crack. It would have been awesome. You've also got Neil Robertson, Shaw Scary's playing. Yeah, Mick struck that pretty nice. Very nice. He's just got to settle down, take his time, make sure he gets none of his usual head movement, body movement in this stroke. And that's pretty good. He's got his head movement going, but it's controllable. This shot's a bit nasty because the best shot is just to hit it sweet and screw back. Just hit it dead straight, but when you're not really cueing that well. Alright, so he's hit that 90%, 95%. You know, the other 5% would have had him straight and a little bit further out from the cushion, but he's 100% to knock this in. I'm going to call a 3-all scoreline. Even though it's 3-1, I reckon we're going to get a 3-all before we get any movement.
What's the race to? 7?
Race to 7, yep. So any other money matches happening around here lately? Are you playing in QSOC?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have matches, don't you?
Oh, no, we just have like the competition stuff going on.
Right.
I don't think the prize is money, it's like gift cards and all that stuff.
Right, yeah, but this is more of a social club though, isn't it?
Oh, like there are people that actually like play often, like Kenneth and all.
Yeah, you got Carway and all those dudes. They're pool fanatics.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's the idea of it's more of a social. I mean, you guys are having a barbecue in the park next weekend, so
Yeah, it's a bit of a social.
pretty sure there are no pool tables down there. You know what I'm saying? You guys are lucky, man. When I was a kid, there were like 3 chicks that played pool, and I went out with one of them. But like, girls didn't play pool, they didn't play computer games. Yeah. It was fucked. You don't know how lucky you got it, man. You don't know how lucky you got it. Yeah. I'm saying go to the barbecue.
Oh, is the magic rack making all the balls go in?
Yeah, I call the magic rack the cheat rack. In my opinion, the only time you use a magic rack is when you can't rack properly. You know, when you got to try and do it like 5 times and you just can't get the balls to sit. Then magic rack is fine for me. But if you're playing a table and you can get the balls to sit, then that's how you should play it. The magic rack was only invented because of the problem. It was invented to fix a problem, not create another one, which just made this game a little bit too easy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because you can pattern rack, even if you hit hard, you can still pattern rack, control the one. If you're a good breaker, you can just dominate this if you're playing winner breaks. So yeah, I'm not an exponent of the magic rack. I also call jump cues cheat cues. So you got the cheat rack and the cheat cue. Alright, so Mick's just asking the question there. It's not a great question because I'm pretty sure he can easily swerve that. I think he was trying to get the white behind the 6, not the 7, and I don't think he thought the 3 would travel that far, but Mick's table at home, I would say is the bed of it's not any quicker or slower than this, but the cushions definitely are, so he'd be struggling a little bit with the pace on this table. Pumping down here at City Heroes as always. And as I was saying before, I'm just amazed to see, like, you got a bunch of tables here with just I'm not allowed to call them chicks anymore, girls. They're not girls, they're like, they're women, people, female people, like playing pool, playing against each other. Dudes here with their girlfriends playing, and the girlfriends are just as good as the dudes. Yeah, it's bizarre for someone like me, but anyway, enough of that. Yeah, if there's any audio issues happening, we're obviously still testing out our new audio setup, which involves a lot of wireless stuff. But unfortunately, because of the deregulation of the communication industries, there's a lot of bandwidth cloggage at the moment, and the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz have just been opened up. But I think they're using the old TV network bandwidth or something. And anyway, obviously everything else is running on that now as far as technology, so your phones, your bank card tellers, all that kind of stuff. So everyone here's got a phone, so if there's any feedback on how dodgy the audio is, please feel free to let us know. Alright, back to the match. Oh, see what I mean? That's a bucket. Like, he missed that by half a ball. I think the best thing here is just to run through and just come naturally under the 9 ball and try and get the pace right so he's right on the rail with this 8 ball. Yeah, and he's hit that not too good. Yeah, so just obviously a little bit pacey. I think he's going to play safe here. Yeah, so just black in the middle of the cushion. He would have remembered that from his snooker days. It's a standard runaway and hide snooker shot, but you'd probably be using the white to do it. Yeah, so he just tried to glance at, obviously missed it completely, and then caught it on the way back, which saved the foul, but then caught that middle pocket. So I'd say Kim's going to clean these two up pretty easily. Whoa, he did the big lean there. See what I mean? He's got that little jig at the end of his stroke, and I think as he realises that it's going wrong, that jig gets a little bit longer, a little bit stronger. I think they refer to it as body English in an attempt to change the physics of the environment you're in. Oh, Mick's overcut that as well. Yeah, I think you just got to attack these pockets. Just use heaps of side and... Yeah, they are big. They'll take the balls, just muck around with. All right, well, as I said 3 shots ago, I'm pretty sure that he's definitely going to run these 2 balls out, but he's actually on a good angle. He can hit this nice and thin, and then yeah, it's really getting in their heads, this ball. I'd say Kim's going to go for another safety shot. Yeah, the old snooker down the middle shot. Very well played. Yeah, so the best shot here is obviously just put the black on the left-hand cushion and the white on the right-hand cushion. You can go and try and get cute like that. Yeah, that's turned out pretty bad. So the other shot was just play it soft and try and put the white underneath the 9. Yeah, Mick should have left that over the other pocket because then he would have missed it. It's going to kind of get to Mick a bit though. He had a chance to go 3-2 and yeah, you'd have to say he threw that away, but then you'd have to say they both threw it away a couple times. So Mick just having to walk around, limber up, just go through his mental routine. It's really important to get that experience out of your consciousness. You don't want to keep thinking about what just happened there. You really need to concentrate on what's happening next. Always important to stay positive, stay focused, but more importantly, stay focused on something that's useful to you. A bit of controversy there over the use of some equipment. Oh, that's going to nudge the 5 and be perfect. Sometimes I think Kim plays like this on purpose. Yeah, so I'm not really, didn't really see that shot, but yeah, this table's really pretty easy. Shouldn't be missing shots like that, Mick. But he's going to find out the hard way, the $250 way to find out that you shouldn't be missing those shots. So once again, for anyone who's watching, just let us know if there's any issues with the video or the audio. Johnny Wims, why aren't you down in Melbourne playing in the Australian 9-ball? There's been talk that there might be a return for Mr. Wims. Like to see you here next Sunday, Johnny, if you can. For the inaugural, well, not the inaugural, but anyway, the first New South Wales tournament of the year, which is your favourite type of billiards, which is 9-ball. There's one shot I'll always remember that you played down in Melbourne in the Oceania 9-ball against David Reljic. I think it was a race to 11. It was 10-all. You broke, ran out, and got a kick on the 9 and left it in the pocket and then threw your cue out and the whole place was silent. That was yours, mate. I don't know how Reljic won. Anyway, I'm sure you probably don't want to go through all that again. I need to get back in the winner's seat, Whimsy. Alright, so 4-2 to Kim. I'm predicting a 4-all scoreline. I don't know, something's just telling me about the way Mick's maintaining his composure. And I do play league with him once a week, so the fact that he's maintaining his composure so well under the circumstances is good. And it's always good to get one back off your opponent after you've given him a couple, because you know how much it hurts, and you kind of feel like you deserve it, even though you probably don't. Yeah, once again, that's a shot that I really would expect Mick to nail. I know sometimes you can get on a generous table and you just sort of kind of play a little bit worse because you know you don't have to be precise, but yeah, that's obviously not the best way to approach it. I'd say again the best thing to do is just attack that sucker. I think the best part about attacking the table, it just
it just shows your opponent that if they leave you up, you're just going to go for it every time. And if you're converting those to run-outs, then it just gets in their head, and it gets them into that state of mind. Do I go for it? Do I play safe? If I leave this guy up, is he going to run out? Yes. What do I do? But yeah, if you're a safety player, sure, you can also win that way if you're a good safety player, but always a bit lucky with that leave. That's pretty. Oh, that was a nice shot. That was going, and he's going to jag the snooker again. Yeah, so Mick's going second time lucky with the ball in hand cue. Oh, that's awesome. I think it ran along 2 questions. That's the shit. I like that. Yeah, Kim hoping just to bash into that 6 and that 7 there, but missed him completely. Sorry if my voice is a bit craggly. I haven't actually been to sleep yet. I had to work all night. I did try to go to sleep today at some stage, but it became pointless, so here I am. Oh, I think Mick's missed that completely. Yeah, that's going to hurt. That was well struck. And there goes another prediction. Yeah, well, Mick's got to win at least 5 of the next 6 frames. One of the good things about coming to the city these days are the food options, especially in Asian cuisine. I've got a favourite place, and I try and make an effort to try a few different places, and I wouldn't have found this place if I hadn't tried a few different places. So Yeah, that kind of goes both ways, but it's a really nice sort of a shopping centre just off George Street here with like 3 Japanese restaurants in it that all sort of do different things. Oh, it's awesome. Controversy. Can you touch it too? I don't know. It's alright, it's all on camera. Look at that shot. I think there was an issue there. Mick thought that he touched it too with his hand. But yeah, obviously with no referee here, it's a bit hard. If the player doesn't realise that they fouled, then it's hard to call a foul on yourself if you don't know that you fouled. But these players know better. If there's any issue at all, the answer always has to be to ask someone else to watch it. You can never call a foul on your opponent for obvious reasons. It's a bit like marriage. That's why everyone gets lawyers. Currently in the process of getting undivorced myself. Well, Mick's still getting through the ball nice, striking the ball. I think you might have to go around the table with this one. Oh, it's going to be alright. It would have been nice to do a little bit harder, but this is just an easy quarter ball cut into the left-hand pocket. Oh, sorry, right-hand pocket from the way you're looking at it. Yeah, the trick with these shots is if you're going to hit it bad, overcut it. Yeah, oh, actually that's worked out quite well for him, but yeah, so he's missed that by a bit. I mean, he did miss that by a bit, but I'm just thinking these guys are actually pretty worried about these pockets, so maybe something's gone a little bit askew in these pockets since the last time I played on it. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Hey. How's it going?
Good, man.
Kim's up 6-2, race to 7. What do you think's going to happen?
Probably Kim's gonna win.
It's for $500. It's pretty stressful.
He's used to the stress, I think.
He is, isn't he?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you ever played Kim for money?
Yeah. I did before.
How'd you go?
Sometimes win, sometimes lose.
Yeah, but are you even or is he up?
I think I'm up a bit.
Oh, nice. Nice. Do you guys have start when you play?
Now it's scratch. Yeah.
Oh, really? Who was giving start?
Kim used to give me start. How many sets are they playing?
They're playing 2 sets.
Okay. So this is the first set, is it?
Yeah, this is 9 ball. The second set's going to be 8 ball.
Oh, okay. I never knew that Kim plays live stream like this.
It's the first one.
Okay.
Been hassling him for like a year. I've been hassling him like for 2 years to go on the live stream. So yeah, he's very generous of him to Oh, that's a shocker there from Mick. Even he had the grimace out there. He doesn't know what's going on. But unfortunately for Mick, he sunk the 7. So he's doing the grimace, which means he has no idea what's going on with his queuing. But it's the same thing that's always going on with your queuing, Mick. You're all over the place. You're not giving yourself enough room at the back. You're just not. Yeah, that's going to be a foul as well. You're just not. Come on, Mick. What the hell was that? Yeah, so Mick's just not realising he fouled there, but yeah, that's a pretty obvious foul. You must, after making contact with the object ball, then either make contact with the cushion or go in a pocket. Yeah, that's not a great shot. I think Kim's going to throw a couple now, just to even things up.
Yeah.
Otherwise he won't play him again.
Kim is playing with no pressure right now. I think it's very unlikely for Kim to lose at this stage. Very unlikely for Kim to lose at this stage. Beautiful shot by Kim.
I have seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
You've seen it happen.
I've been in matches myself. Insurmountable. Insurmountable scores have been surmounted.
Well, it does happen.
I'm not sure if that's the correct nomenclature for that sentence.
I know it can happen, but at this case, I think it's very unlikely. Kim is probably going to finish here. He's going to play a very nice position on the 9, and he's probably going to make it. I think he's going to make it, and he made it.
So that's it. Hang on a sec.
There's no show, mate.
Hang on, I've got to stop and start again.
How's your game now? You're playing your game. What? You're playing your game.
Kim, talk us through. Kim, talk us through what happened there, mate.
Sorry?
That was a bit of a whitewash. What's going on?
No, why? It was just a bit of luck. You see how many?
I'm pretty sure you're hustling it.
You see how many night ball he missed, right? He should have put those 2 night.
Yeah, you missed 2 as well.
Where? But
Hey, how many shots did you guys have at that top left tackle? With that black ball? What was going on
I
there?
don't know. Just couldn't see it.
I don't know. It's tight pocket.
Is it a tough pocket?
Somehow the pocket. Sometimes you just cut it and they don't seem to go in. I don't know.
Because this is table 14. I mean, last time I played on it was buckets. You couldn't miss. Like I saw Mick go for that hard 7 up the rail early on. I would have gone for that as well every time. Like I know you overcut it, but you know, on this table, you're usually 100% confident with all these pockets. So are you telling me it's playing difficult today?
Yeah, maybe, but I haven't played here for months, so he's here every day. Home table.
He is here every day. I can vouch for
I
that.
don't have a table at home where I can hit them.
This is your home. This is your home.
I don't have time. By the time I come here, the day's over. That's the problem. You don't understand. If you got a table at home, you can practice whenever you want. Whenever you want, you can just practice. And even for 10 minutes, you can hit. Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you can't practice playing for money though, can you? You can't practice for that stuff.
Thank you.
So Kim, just like to move over that way a bit. Okay, so we're playing 8 ball next up. All right, so just going to stop and start the stream, guys. We'll be back. Well, actually, we'll keep it going. All right, so we got 8 ball up, race to 5. And are you happy with this format, Mick?
Oh yeah, I wasn't happy with $500. I thought it was just $250, but it's going to be an expensive day.
Well, it'll be an even day. You're going to win this 5-zip.
He hasn't lost yet, mate. He hasn't lost yet. I have to see when he start playing.
Well, it's good to see you both confident. So obviously you both got a feel for the table now. But yeah, apparently Kim doesn't play on this table either, so I think the 8 ball is going to be interesting. It is. I think 9 ball really doesn't tell you anything about anything, because anything can happen playing 9 ball. So I think the 8 ball is really going to be the decider here. I'm actually picking Mick for the 8 ball.
Thanks, mate. That's generous of you. That's very generous.
You just turn around and gives a look at your shirt. It's got the Curism logo there. It's the that's the Curism porn logo. So he's going to be doing some pool porn for us in this next upcoming set.
That's some X-rated shit.
Yeah. So it's winner breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's won the lag here? Oh, we're doing a coin toss.
We're going tiles. What's this?
It's a head. There you are. It's bottom tail competition. I can't win a trick against this guy.
Okay. All right. Well, no, you lost the toss last time, right?
Yeah, I lost this time as well. I lost this
What'd
time.
you call last time?
Tiles.
You called tails last time.
Tosses. First one was I called tails.
He's got 3 coins, dude.
Yeah. I'm just getting hustled.
All right, so we're up here. We're playing 8 ball, race to 5, mixed down, $250, and Kim's just won the coin toss. And we're back. All right, so Mick's not happy obviously because he's just lost $250. He's not happy because he's only prepared to lose 200. I'm not sure. I'm not exactly sure whether or not they discussed this previously. I literally got the call from Mick last night saying, "Yep, I'm playing tomorrow at 3." So they've obviously had a discussion about what they're going to do and the format they're going to play, but that's obviously changed as it always does with what we call billiard mathics, which is the term used to describe the what would you call it? The ballet of mathematics that goes on when people try to play for money and decide what time they're going to be here and what table they're going to play on and how much they're going to play for, and then of course who's going to come and see it and who's going to stream it, and then the people who don't show up because they find out who else is going to show up. So yeah, all these numbers come into play, and the skill of a billiard mathematician is discerning which of those numbers are actually relevant at the time. And unfortunately that job usually falls to me. But anyway, they've agreed on a price, which was $250 a set, so mixed down $250. In the previous race to 7 9-ball match, we're playing the 8 ball. They've changed it to race to 5, just because, you know, you can play race to 9, but what's the point? It's just going to take longer. I believe I'm all for this short format money matches, because it keeps it interesting for you, the viewer, you know. And I think the pressure's on as soon as you break off the first frame. You know, there's not a whole bunch of frames to play with there. So you really got to... it reminds me of when I used to play pub pool comps, which was single frame knockout, you know, like every ball counted. Everything you did counted. And to me, that's part of the excitement of playing the game and part of the skill set of trying to deal with
of silly things that go through your head when you're trying to think of absolutely nothing. Yeah, Kim's looking pretty stony faced there. Well, he's a little bit surprised about what happened there. I don't think he's on that 15 to the 11, but he might be going for the extraction here with a bit of right-hand side. Oh, he's checked it up. Yeah, I probably would have gone off 2 cushions and try and gotten in between them, but I just have to go back and across here. Yeah, tough shot to get right and get the extraction and land on a shot where you can pot that 15, so that was a little bit of a speculator. That's in off, so, how's that not in off? Hey, Effie. Oh, we got Blake, Mr. John Burrard, and Mr. Pham. Welcome to the stream. Effie, are you playing on Sunday? Is it Saturday or Sunday you can't play? I can never remember. But anyway, if you don't know about it, Pool New South Wales are having the 9-ball on Sunday. You can join up until 9 o'clock Sunday morning, I believe, but you check those details on Facebook anyway. Oh, that's really going to hurt. Ball in hand at that stage of a 9-ball match, when the guy's got 1 ball left, is right next to the black, is a no-no. I think he's only really got 1 option. Oh no, he's got... Yeah, it's hard to tell from here. He's got a few options. It's just working out which one he's happy with putting the black in. Yeah, I don't see any problems with this one. Alright, there we have it. Mick's looking a little bit despondent there. Just got to try and be positive though. I think he had like 4 shots in that first frame. So you really, especially in 8-ball, you really want to be able to control the table and control your opponent. If you're not in a position to run out, you've got to make sure that they don't get a decent look at anything. A little bit harder to do it in the other disciplines, but 8-ball can be a little bit difficult because you got so many options. It can be hard to make up your mind. And obviously the term pattern play revolves around deciding before you actually go to the table and pot anything and work out what the pattern is and what balls connect to what balls, and then just try and stick to your guns. And if you get out a little bit out of shape, then you have to sort of renegotiate halfway through. But at this level, once you commit, you pretty much got to run out. You don't get a lot of chances once you've cleared all your balls off the table. I'd just like to welcome the president of Pool New South Wales, Mr. George Marigalis. It's always a pleasure to have him here on the stream with us, with his insightful, wisdom-like sentences and gestures. A very knowledgeable man about the game and about the history of the game, and obviously still trying to have a crack at making pool great again, running a league, trying to get a room open. So it's good to see. He's actually reached God status on the Qism website. God's status is reserved for people within the community who actually do the work. So just remember, as with all God-type beings, you must sort of bow your head and show them respect if you ever see them out in public. On your knees praying, all that kind of stuff's acceptable. I'm sure George will be happy. But yeah, definitely no eye contact. George doesn't really like eye contact, especially from lesser sort of beings. But anyway, enough of that. Back to the game. Mick's got to put something together here. He's got to go out. I'm not sure what the 13 looks like behind that 6. He might have to try and get behind it now and put it in the top pocket. Yeah, I think that's what he's gone for. Hasn't really played it that well. That can just be sometimes when you're not getting through the ball, you're just sort of not getting that full extension through the shot, and your the sort of place of power in your swing gets a little bit lost because you're hitting the ball like just before or just after. But that's a great settler to knock that ball in. You have to cue that well. Yeah, so I think it's important he just drills this in. Yeah, probably would have drilled it in and stopped it and then taken that 9 on myself. I think maybe he thought he was just going to slip in on the other side of that 10 and have an easy 10. I'm just going to do a little bit of a microphone test. Just going to walk over here to the Q-Stock community and have a look how their comp's going. What's up, Joe? How you going?
Oh, good.
Just doing a microphone test. See if it still gets through the stream. Are you guys playing tournament?
I'm not too sure yet.
Well, I thought it was, you in Q-Stock?
Yeah, Q-Stock, yeah.
Don't you guys... No? Are you guys just down here having a hit?
Yeah, just having a hit.
Good to see. I'll leave you to it. What's up, G? How's it going?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Not bad. Having a pleasant day?
Yeah. Just came from lunch. Gonna play a bit of pool, so...
Oh, what'd you have for lunch? Japanese?
Yes, actually.
Oh, really? How many awesome Japanese restaurants are there around here?
Oh, so good. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I love about coming to the city. It didn't used to be like this. All we used to have in the city was a McDonald's.
Oh.
Actually, this is where the McDonald's was.
Oh, really?
You used to come down those stairs
Yeah.
to get to the McDonald's.
It's really funny. I'm gonna take my turn.
All right, yeah, I'll piss off. See ya. Yeah, I forgot all about that. This used to be a McDonald's. There you go. Well, hopefully no more controversy. G'day Marv, good to see you here. Just to let you guys know, I've sent some gear down to Jackie down at AK8, so if he can get some data on his phone, he's going to try and stream some finals for us. So hopefully we'll see Oglesby playing Barry in one semi-final and Chris playing Muzz in the other semi-final. Who else is down there? Gav's down there, Danny Stone's down there. Always a big contingent from New South Wales, whether it's played in Adelaide or Melbourne. Jackie's a lovely bloke. Just spent a bit of time with him on the phone recently, trying to work some things out, and that can go one or two ways. And luckily, Jackie was all over it, knows what he's doing, went through all the testing with me, and hopefully we're going to be able to bring you some coverage of the finals. I'm not sure I think the finals are on tomorrow, and I think the doubles are on Monday, but I could be wrong about that. Oh, what is going on with that shot? And don't tell me he's going to get safe as well. Oh, I've got to go have a look at this shot. Yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty, ladies and gentlemen. So he's got a few options here. Yeah, he's got to kind of really think about going for this 8. I don't think he can afford. I don't think there's really anywhere. Yeah, there's not really any safety. I think the safest way is to just have a crack at it and at least get it in front of that one. That's a pretty nice shot. Yeah, that looked fine to me. I know the white got a bit of air, but I think he just punched it into the cushion. I think there was any dangerous of just talk us through that 7 ball.
I hit it too quickly then.
So you're just not giving yourself enough time to play the shot.
That's right. Yeah, that's what happened.
So you're pretty much already playing playing the one up here.
Yeah, it's obvious that you just knock it in. It's all
Yeah. So it looks like this corner pocket and that top left pocket are the dodgy pockets. That'd be right.
That pocket happened again when I cut the ball in and it's Joe again.
So all these 3 pockets are all dodgy.
I don't know. It's not for me. But I had a shot just now, and the same thing happened to Joe. It was close to the pocket. I cut it, and it's Joe again.
Yeah, it looks like table 14's not easy anymore. Well, there you go. Apparently 14's not playing as easy as it used to be. Which is a shame. We used to love this table. Play no safety battles on here and just go crazy. Double everything. Just any plan, because, you could be like a full ball off being accurate and you're still going to nail it. Oh, let's go in the middle. Oh, no, I got the kiss. We've got Mr. Rusty Wheeler gracing us with his presence. Rusty has recently accepted my friend request on Facebook. Took him like about, I don't know, what do you reckon, Rusty? About 3 years. Been filming you playing pool for the last 10 years, 11 years. But anyway, had a look at a couple of your videos. I really liked your video discussing whether or not how many people should send you cues they've made so that you can make a commitment on who is the best cue maker in Australia. I think that's the best way to go about it, and I'd be surprised if everyone, if not anyone, sent you a cue, because you are pretty much definitely one of the most exciting two-shot players I've ever seen in my life. My favourite two-shot match was between you and Dax Wosley at the 2010 or 11 Big Guns. I think it was a race to 11. There were 10 outs, 20 outs, and 1 safety battle. So it was awesome. Yeah, I'd really like to see you playing this game, though. Yeah, would have been good to see you down in Melbourne this weekend, contesting the Australian 9-ball. I think you would have easily got a partner for the doubles as well. Do you think two shots hard, dude? This game is probably about 50 times easier than two shot. And with your queuing ability, you could just go crazy on some of these formats. So anyway, have a think about it. Yeah, just to let you know, everyone, we're going to try and get you some of the 9-ball from Melbourne on Qism, but looks like we'll probably only get the finals because they've got no internet down there, so Jackie's going to have to stream it using his data on his phone. He's only got 8 gig, it's a gig an hour, so if anyone's in Melbourne and has a shitload of data that they want to let Jackie use, please feel free to go and say hello to him. And if you're down there anyway watching the final, then please let us use your data so we can watch it here in Sydney and Adelaide and all around the world, possibly. Well, probably. Alright, so we're looking at 2-1 to Kim. For those of you who don't know Kim's owned a couple of rooms here in Sydney. I believe he's in the retirement stage of the semi-retirement stage of his working career, and pretty much just plays for money now all the time. Rusty, if you did come to Sydney and you wanted to play Kim, race to 7, you'd probably still be looking at giving him 5 star. So, but you'd be more than welcome. Yeah, it's a pretty nice, delicate shot there by Kim. He's only really got to worry about that pink ball. I'm not sure what number that is. I think it's the 12. Yeah, I don't think it goes in the corner that's near, but it definitely goes in the opposite corner. So he's got a couple of balls down there to play with. Well, I think he's going to go for it right off the bat, which is good to see. So he's going to get a shot on it in the top left-hand corner. It's not saying it's a hard shot, but he's going to want to cue it well. I think now that you're there, you just got to accept the fact that this may be the best shot you get on it, so you might as well go for it. So yeah, I think he's making the right decision there. Because if he nails this, then it's frame over. Got a pretty standard technical snooker stance there from Kim. If he can get rid of all that movement at the end of his shot, I reckon he'd sink way more balls. I keep telling him that he should sort of maybe do a bit of work on his cue action and change a few things, and he keeps saying, but you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Like he keeps saying, he can't change his cue action. But yeah, I don't think that. I think that's a really old saying, and I think science and technology has proved that saying wrong. I think apparently right up until you die, you can change the structure of your brain. So I say you can learn. He's only going to change a few little things. Yeah, Mick looks like he's given up. I mean, that was crap, that shot. It's just not it's not getting in position. It's not getting that back arm up. think Mick's on this six, which is good because there's essentially his two problem balls. Yeah, so things have opened up here now for Mick. If he can go 2, 3, 1, 4, he'd be pretty happy. He's got plenty of angle here to get over there for the 3. That's what he played for, and I think he didn't really quite get there. But I think, he's going to be in two minds about this pocket though. So. And neither of the players particularly liking how this table's, especially with these types of shots. There's a little bit of movement at the pocket, so you have to give it a little bit of pace. But the table's spinning him out a little bit as well. So he may just be inclined to go 1, 4, 3 black. So the option there was just to go 1-4, not 1-3-4. This is now making it a little bit. I mean, it's not that he can't get down for that 4; he can quite easily. But this is quite a difficult shot. He's a little bit hampered on his cueing. He's going to make sure he gets through this ball to get the backspin to get down here. He's hit it all right, but he just didn't quite get through it. The important thing is that went in. So, I think you might see Mick just going for this. It's definitely cuttable. If you get pocket speed, it'll drop, and at worst, it'll just sit right in that pocket. The trick is you got to really kind of play a confident shot here, though, because there's no point in dropping it. And I think the natural angle probably will snooker him on the black. So it's worth taking the time and really trying to work out what the best option is. I think he's going to go for a snooky pants. And that's a pretty good shot. He's got him right on that ball, so a couple of shots he can play. But he's done the main thing, which is to get his ball over a pocket, so he really forces Kim to make a good decision, and not only make a good decision. And that's a very nice way to play that. Good shot. So he's just kind of blocked off that. Oh, I'm not sure if he's actually blocked it off, but that was a great shot and a great way to play it. I think he may have just left an opening. Pretty good shot from where he was. Would have liked to control the wide a little bit more. I think he just really concentrated on just getting that ball down. He's got a real tester here, so he's playing off the rail. Still want to hit this with a little bit of authority, even if just to get the white ball back onto this top rail. But these blacks, you just want to knock them in. He has been queuing across though, so that guy walked in front of him just at the worst possible time. But that was a shocking shot there from Kim. Oh, what the hell that was. Yeah, so Mick's just pretty despondent and being pretty negative, which is you really got to maintain that positive attitude, because you're going to have a shot straight away and you've got to be able to got to be able to sort of prepare yourself. Well, you're constantly preparing yourself for these shots by just staying positive, so that when you get a shot, you can do that. What happened there, Kim? Like you missed it like by half a ball.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, too quick.
Really? So you're just having problems with your timing?
Well, yeah, that's my problem. A lot of time I just like hit it too quickly without sort of, I mean, they can be slow, but not that slow. But
Pretty nice. Everything looks pretty nice. There's that little wiggle thing you got going on at the end there after you hit a ball. And then you got the side English. But yeah, so that's just an aberration. You get like one of them every 50 balls, do you?
yeah, I suppose so. Yeah.
I think we all get them.
Otherwise, we won't be playing here.
Yeah, exactly.
Playing in Vegas, eh?
Exactly. You've been to Vegas, haven't you? Yeah. Going this year? Did you win a trip?
No, still, the Vegas trip is still on.
Yeah, so if you win, you're going to go?
If we win, I'm going to go, yeah.
Awesome. If you go, I'm going.
Well, let me win first.
2 Kims in Vegas, yeah. Struck that pretty well. I think he's going to beat Bernard though.
I don't think he's got his rhythm yet.
Yeah, he's not he's just not settled at all, is he? Well done, how you doing?
He's much better player than that. That's one thing you can't fool me. I know he's much better player.
Yeah.
He hasn't got his
I would say you guys are pretty much the same.
Yeah, it's not easy to be. He's just got his skill. Well, it's not like
Nice little extraction there for the black. Oh, we got how are you, Aaron, this afternoon?
I'm very good, Kimo.
Mick's in all sorts of problems here. He's lost the first set, 7-2, I believe it was. That was 9 ball. Left a couple of 9s over the pocket, which doesn't help. We're into the second set here. Race to 5, 8 ball. Just lacking a bit of positivity, I think.
Yeah, well, he came into the match a bit uncertain himself, and but I would think he'll do better at the 8 ball than the 9 ball.
Yeah, so do I. I think 9 ball means nothing. Anyone can either win or lose at 9 ball.
Well, it depends which standard you're at, but my standard, Michael's standard, that's good.
No, but I mean, you can have Efren Reyes playing Thorsten Herman, and Thorsten can win the lag and then break and run 9 in a row. So I don't think it matters who you're playing. Anyone can win or lose at 9 ball.
Yeah, but once you get to a certain standard, the better player wins.
Yeah, but when you got two, when they're the similar though, so Thurston and Efren, same level, and these guys I think are the same level. So yeah, I don't think the 9 ball doesn't really tell you much, but the 8 ball does tell you. I think the better player.
More comfortable with 8 ball, and I put that down to the fact that my position play isn't the best.
Well, I would have thought you get lost a lot in 8 ball. Yeah, if you're not confident with your position, that's the problem I find with a 7-footer amongst all those balls.
Yeah, I personally think that 8 ball is less positionally demanding.
Oh, okay. Oh, because you got the option. All those options that can also get you as well. Which ball do you go for?
Actually, one thing that I don't think Michael does very well is he doesn't have a defensive game in April. He seems to feel there is no defensive play in April.
Yeah, no safety. That's my approach.
But the fact of the matter is there is a safety game in April. Anyway.
Yeah, he didn't quite get that shot right. I guess he's took away the only weapon he had, which was covering that 4 ball. Having said that, though, this is a big tester here for Kim if he chooses to. Doesn't really have to go for the 4 now. I might even see Kim running and hiding here behind this 3. It's not really on anything that's sort of. I mean, that 6 is probably about 90%. Yeah, I think he's backed himself to knock this 6 in. Oh, I think he's going to get safe. Oh, I think that might have just got past. To me, that's the right shot to play the 6, but probably should knock it in. An attacking player goes for the 6, safety player just puts the white behind the 3 and puts the 2 onto the 7. I'm very surprised if Mick does not land perfectly on this black. That's not the best way to play it, but still got a shot. The important part, which was to get on it. And missed the other important part, which is making sure that you pot it. Hello to Tuan and Carwing. They've played a couple of money matches here on Curism. They're actually due for a money match, so Car, pick your opponent, pick the next sucker you're going to take on in Curism, and message me and we'll sort it out. You never know, Kim might get a thirst for playing on the stream for money, so if anyone wants to challenge Kim, once again, please let us know. I think it's going to be keen as from now on. Can't see a lot go wrong here. You can just knock this in with a little bit of side, come off 2 rails and out to the middle of the table, roll the 6 in, natural angle, natural position for the black. I know it's easy to say. It's going to play in the middle. So yeah, not the best positional shot, but no one really likes playing with the jigger, I've noticed. I mean, I thought I wasn't that good with the jigger, but it seemed to be the best person I know with the jigger. Yeah, so I have to say Mick really coughed up that frame. And I think you're up to 3-1. just like to say hello to Andy. It's good to see you here on the stream, mate. Always love to have you on the commentary booth too, with your insights. Feel free to rock down anytime you want to commentate, mate. I think this is just on. Kim's looks like he's playing like it's just possible to pot this. Easy. Yeah, I see what he mean. He struggles with his timing. He's sort of got a big twitchy thing going on there. He's not really queuing up to the ball. He's just sort of twitching at it, but seems to work fine. I guess that's what he was talking about before. Somewhere in that, all those movements is a timing regime that he has, obviously, so that when he needs to be able to let go of the cue, he can play the shot. Yeah, apparently it's different for everyone. I've got a pretty weird one, apparently. I've got a massive pause, but that apparently helps me with my timing, my rhythm. But for me, it's predominantly because I can't see anything anymore, so it takes me that long to focus on the object ball from focusing on the white ball. So I have to wait till I can see what I'm doing before I can hit the ball. So yeah, definitely not on purpose. Although a lot of good players have got massive pauses.
I think you got the score wrong. It's actually 4-2, not 4-1.
Oh, I'm not doing the scoring.
All right.
Where's the score? Where's the score? That says 4-2. Well, you're saying it's 4-1.
You said it was 4-1 when it was actually 4-2.
Oh, okay, right. So are you going to take Kim on?
I didn't bring my cue.
How do you not bring a cue to a pool hall?
Because I've been up at City Tats.
Oh, playing Snooey.
Playing snooker.
Yeah, you can play this game with a snooker cue. Just ask Sean Budd.
I tried it the other day, and much to my surprise, it's quite easy.
Yeah, he used to work on the ball, don't you?
Yeah, I would have thought the heavier ball would make the lighter cue play up.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Yeah, well, my ball cue weighs the same as my snooker cue. But I always worry about the way the tip's constructed, the ferrule. I always think you're going to smash your ferrule.
Well, not that so much, but I bet you that thin tip against the big ball amplifies all your errors.
Yeah, but you also don't need to do much to get the white to do anything. So your error rate can go down a bit. Well, it looks like Kim's going out here, mate.
Kim is playing quite well.
Okay, it's a very expensive afternoon for Paul Michael.
Yeah. But the 3 sets are for 200, aren't they?
No, 2 sets, 250 each.
All right. Jeez.
And this is the second set. He's losing. Unless he I was going to say unless he fouls or something, this is all over.
Go, Mick.
I think Mick feels like he's getting hustled here, but you can always just pot out.
He's not looking too good.
Yeah, I reckon the best option for Mick is to pot out, then break and pot out 3 more times. Can even snooker Kim a couple times. Just break his rhythm. Yeah, sometimes.
But I think when people find themselves in this situation, they sort of feel obliged to pot a ball, and often that's not the best idea.
Yeah, exactly. And look where he's ended up.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Sometimes if you're not feeling it, just play a safety shot. Just snooker the fucker. Leave him something really hard just to get in his head.
yourself a chance, buy some time for yourself. See, my guess is that Michael will go for a pot here.
Oh yeah, all day. Isn't that pretty nice? Oh, don't go it off, don't go it off. Oh, that's right on the edge. Were you feeling confident coming to this match?
Yeah.
I thought you guys are pretty evenly spaced.
Yeah, I've been playing all right. I've been playing pretty good, but I don't know.
I did notice your
Yeah, that's true. Well,
it can be difficult. It's difficult. It's not to say about that.
well,
Bring it on.
bring it on, mate. If there's a chance, I'll play anybody.
All right, no worries. Well, you just heard it here. Kim's up for some matches. So, Car, if you're listening, yeah, anyone, we'll try and set a few up. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yeah, so later on this evening, hopefully we're going to be bringing you some of the Australian 9-ball from Melbourne. If not this evening, then definitely tomorrow for the finals and on Monday for the finals of the doubles. So, yeah, you'll get a message through Facebook. I've got no idea how that stuff works. But anyway, have a pleasant evening and good night.